Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America, and that wonderful Technicolor rainbow in between. Welcome to Singularity Roleplay's fantastical moving picture show, The Fall of Atlantis, not presented by Charleston Chew. With a night of pantomime ahead, I got distracted by the caption. With a wonderful night of pantomime ahead, uh, we are here to make good golly sure that we're all set for the danger and daring do ahead with our handy dandy safety tools. But just in case you're not, make sure you take good care of yourself. Go outside, catch some air, play a game of kick the can or hoop, or something that'll give you the whatever in your brain. I've lost it. I know. um, yes, we have our safety tools in place. We want to make sure everybody is safe here. If at any point during the stream you become uncomfortable, please get some air, take some time to yourself. We'll be right here. Tonight's show, though, we do have a couple of sensitive topics that some may find uncomfortable: mentions of death, harsh language, and Nazis. Yes, I did say that, but don't worry. We fucked them up once. We'll do it again. Now, before we get into all this, let's go ahead and go around our table, starting with Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I am Janie Potts on social media, and tonight I am playing Alaska, the pilot, with a lot of moxie. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure she's got it.
Next up is our amazing stream host tonight, Starless.
Hi, I am Keldry. I'm playing Dr. Galanis. My pronouns are AM. Dr. Galanis will be going by probably a few different pronouns depending on the person they are talking to. And that would be me. Thank you.
And last up, Nick Nat One.
Hello there, I am Nick, he, they. You can find me on all social media platforms as NixNat1, that's with the number 1 at the back. And today I will be playing Professor Adam Lee, who is a college professor dragged into a situation way over his head. We'll see how he survives.
Nice. Guess that leaves me. My name's Alan. I am the director. If this was a movie, it would be definitely Steven Spielberg, early age Spielberg, somewhere around what's the second Indiana Jones movie? Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Yeah. So think like that when you're listening to us. Before we get into our game, a little bit of a heads up. There were some technical issues with the stream capture from the last episode. So first half is missing, so I'm just going to quick give everybody a rundown of what happened last time. We'll jump right back in. Our team, each having received letters and a large sum of money to go hunt down an artifact, a dial that was hidden within the treasure trove of Eric the Red. On a trip to Iceland, our team climbed up and scaled the side of this icy crag in very, very dangerous fashion with the help of their climbing guide, Crash. Once they were inside, they navigated a series of trials and traps, one of which was an enclosed room where they had to make sure they stepped carefully. Afterwards, they made an exciting, thrilling climb up to a drakkar that had been wedged into the top of a cave that lingered directly over an active volcano. And with some luck, some moxie, and quite a bit of skill, they managed to get out of it just before it came crashing down into the volcano. At the end of the session, our team was brought down to the Arkham where they are sailing back over to England. So I'm actually going to start on the boat. It's been a few hours since everybody's left Iceland. What's going through your minds?
For Adam, it is most definitely how did I end up in this situation? And holy shit, how did I survive the falling ship? But but he eventually shoved that into the background, and he's gonna be spending most of the ride attempting to decipher the discs that the group found at the ship. Like the dial and the wait, it was a dial, and then there was another thing, right? We got from the ship.
I think it was
Like,
just the dial and some gold.
We had
okay,
we had the little spyglass that I think we had gotten in a
Yes, the
letter
yes.
beforehand that had Norse runes on it. But the dial that we got has like actual like Greek lettering on it,
All right.
if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
yep.
then the professor will be attempting to decipher the words or symbols that is on that dial.
Okay. Before I get into that, let's go with what everybody else is doing.
I Themis is also very interested in the particulars of the dial. So if you have if Janie, if you have anything specific for Alaska.
No, I think Alaska's maybe looking through the like making sure there's no clues on the letter.
Yeah, there
Since you two
there
are working with the
yeah,
with
there really wasn't anything or clues in the letter. It was pretty straightforward. Hey, we want to hire you. Um, and actually, Keldry, if you can bring up one so that you can see the dial.
and I don't have a prop for the dial. I still have my letter prop.
Nice. So yes, this is the dial. Um, and as you're trying to read over it, letters are in various positions. Some of them look Greek, others look like it may have just been a symbol that was scratched. It's very cryptographic, and it's very difficult to decipher. So um, I'm going to have anybody who wants it, let's see. Let's do a focus no roll.
Focus, no. All right, and I will get a free reroll because I have archaeology.
Yep.
Okay, I got 2 basics. Gonna reroll.
I have 3 1s and a 6, but the 3 1s are what matters.
Yep. So
Uh,
you have
uh,
a critical success.
I have a critical and a basic.
Okay. You notice that even with this disc, there's something missing that makes this make sense.
Oh, is it like a piece that is taken out or like?
No, there is. If you, as you're looking at it, it looks like this may be a map, but what's missing are the actual coordinates.
Oh, so the symbols translates to numbers,
Correct.
but we don't have like the thing that tells us what numbers to look for to form the coordinates.
Yep. So you are missing the legend that allows you to do that.
Uh, right. Huh. As I sort of like reach this conclusion, I'm just gonna turn to the others. I don't suppose any of you picked up any other pieces that dropped out from the treasure room, right? Because I think we're missing something here.
No. This is just looking over and like it's not it's it, I don't we still have those spy glasses, right? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I can't believe this is. I'm still taking a minute to wrap my head around this.
Yeah. Yes, I have compartmentalized all of that. I will freak out later on, but right now I have a mystery in front of me that I can focus on. I shall do just that.
The captain of the boat actually comes out and says, "So, the benefactor, what's his name, Professor Waldorf or whatever the hell his name is."
Sh- Oh, a guy forgot his name. Is he? I keep thinking, is it Johan or something?
It's Professor Vaylock.
Oh, well, just a little bit off.
Just a little.
It's
Yeah.
only pronunciation. He says, "Yeah, the professor guy, whatever the hell his name is. He says he's got somebody picking up whatever other missing piece. He just wants you to bring it over.
Oh. How far off to our destination?
It'll be about 2 or 3 days before we hit England, and then you'll be taking a charter to Austria."
2 or 3. Okay. The-
Well, looks like we'll get a lot of time to ourselves. I start turning the dial around, just to see what happens.
Easy. That it is. Aren't you supposed to be careful with ancient artifacts?
It's alright. Exactly. I have encountered many such an artifacts. I know how fragile they can be. I won't break it.
Okay.
Probably.
You're the expert.
I love the probably.
Yeah. I also like how we have a doctor and a professor in this group.
To go on a treasure hunt mission,
Just-
climbing at the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
We're underqualified for this.
That's okay. I'm overqualified.
Yeah,
No, not really.
Alaska's overqualified for everything.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna translate all of the numbers. I'm gonna translate it and I'm gonna write it into my notebook so that we have an easy reference for a translation whenever we do anything else with it.
Oh yeah, if the professor asks, Themis does say that yes, they speak Greek. Like
Oh.
they are Greek. Their family is from there.
Then I think Adam would have consulted with your character in order to decipher in the first place. Just because dialectal difference, maybe things might be.
I don't speak ancient Greek. Like that's a whole different. That's technically part. But I do. But like the symbols are the same, or a good chunk of
Okay,
them
so
are.
while you're doing that, I heard we had a spyglass, right?
Yes, it was
So
the.
I'm just going to take the spyglass and we'll look through it and play around with it while you two are doing your
While
thing.
we're being nerds.
You're looking around, you don't see anything that's out of the ordinary, nothing's coming up that could be different. It's just looking through just a straight up glass, and that's the Odin's Eye trinket that you got at the beginning of the adventure.
Then I'm just going to say, "Here's looking at you, kid."
Damn it.
It's like being back in class. And then he goes back to doing his notes and translations.
Nice. So the trip is rather uneventful. It's very smooth. Crash is telling all sorts of stories about his mountain climbing adventures, his one attempt at trying to do Mount Everest and the Himalayas, and how he was this close to getting there, but he couldn't make it all the way to the top, and the numerous planes and vehicles he's crashed.
Adam is just like, oh, as he hears this, he's just like, nice. Oh, really? It's like an automatic response. He's not really taking anything in because he's too busy doing his stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
Alaska.
like, oh, go
Oh, it's
first.
okay.
And I was just say at some point maybe like Crash goes like, and that was when I broke my leg, and then it's like, oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I think like he's not paying attention.
I was gonna say Alaska's probably kind of humble bragging about all the planes she's flown, and like talks about thinking about going over Everest, and just not like one upping, but getting pretty close to it.
And he's like, "Oh, you flew that one too? Yeah, I crashed that one for sure. I had so much fun crashing that." For anybody who's curious, yes, this is Launchpad.
Demis is just looking over at like the split for like a split second after he says that, goes, where did you learn to fly?
Oh, I'm all self-taught.
That
YouTube?
actually got Adam to look up. Like, well, no official license.
License?
So
What's that?
what's
How did you acquire this plane then without the license?
How does anybody acquire one? You just walk right up and jump in it.
Adam sort of like tightens the straps and then starts looking around to parachute and then continues to do his thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
it's fine.
wouldn't-
I'm a good pilot too.
In the Navy, that's not how you did it.
Oh, you were in the Navy?
Uh,
Cool.
technically I was land forces, but we were shuttled across the channel in the last war.
Makes sense. Well, they wouldn't let me up front to pilot the ship, which was kind of sad. They said they already had enough pilots. Always wanted to fly one of these bad boys.
Well, I'm not one to judge a person's qualifications, just don't crash.
You know, you should be a little faster next time. Just kind of push your way to the front.
I really
Maybe
should
not.
do that.
Demis is like, no.
Might just get my chance. Anyways, once we land in Austria, that's kind of it for me. I just need to make sure y'all get here. Who knows? Maybe after they're done refueling, I might take this baby for a test drive.
You know,
Sure.
never take no for an answer.
Alaska, did we just become best friends?
For as if Dr. Galanis hadn't been paying attention the whole time, just kind of blinks and looks up and then goes, Austria?
Yeah.
Like, just, we're going there?
Yeah.
Do you have history with Austria, Doctor?
No.
Insight check.
Doc, if you're worried, I've got Moxie to spare.
I'm fine. I don't need any soda pop right now.
Canon. It's a drink now.
It actually is.
It is actually
Oh,
a
is
drink,
it?
yeah. It is a drink
it?
in
Oh.
certain places, yeah.
Good to know.
It's a soda drink.
All right. So after multiple days of travel and some nervous flying with a man who really wants to crash this plane, you make it to Austria. You are greeted by a Rolls Royce to come pick you up from the airport and taken over to a villa just off of Lake Wolfgang. as you're pulling up, you just see this beautifully manicured landscape. Tons of trees. There is a mountain on one side, and it pulls into this slight roundabout where one of the butlers comes to greet you.
Fancy
It's
place.
not like a bunch of kids that are singing, right?
No, no, no. The butler approaches. His name's Heinrich. He says, "If you please, the professor requests that you hand over all weapons."
Well, I don't have any weapons, so I'm all good.
What did you say again? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Your weapons. Hand them over, please.
I don't know what you said. Sorry.
Your
There's too much
gun.
static.
Too
Can't
much
hear
static.
anything.
much
Too much.
stuff. Just
Just walks past them. I'm sorry,
Alaska.
I can't hear.
Alaska, are you all right? Themis kind of looks over.
I just can't hear anything right now.
Oh my god.
He puts his hand out to keep you from going in. No exceptions.
Themis
I
looks
mean, I could wait out here.
Themis looks uncomfortable, but hands over a combat knife, which is a World War One trenches combat knife.
A machete.
Yup.
You know,
Yes.
I could just wait out here.
The professor would like to see you. All we ask is that you hand over your gun.
I mean, he could come see me out here.
Oh, Alaska. Come on.
I don't want to let go of this. It's very special to me.
You will get it back upon leaving Zemana.
What if I just give you the bullet?
Very well.
Alaska will hand over the bullets
Okay,
with a heavy sigh.
hold on. I need you to roll me a nerves cool or something. Are you lying or are you handing over all the bullets?
I need to roll your nerves cool.
I love how JD
Oh,
was
boy.
like, "No, I'm lying."
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, please. Okay. Okay, I only got a pair of 2s. The other ones are 1, 4, and 5.
Okay. So he holds out his hand, and as you drop the bullets into his hand, he says, "All the bullets."
Well, you didn't say that at first.
I said, "Give
Oh
me
my.
the weapon." Now,
I don't remember.
Themis looks over and goes, "Alaska, please. I promise, if anything happens, I will punch someone in the face for you."
Adam getting flashback to all of his trouble students back in uni.
Okay, Alaska will hand over like 3 more bullets.
wunderbar. And he lets you into the mansion. As you're walking through, you see there's a number of people there, all very finely dressed. Some of them are reading books, some of them are smoking pipes or cigarettes. Others happen to just be milling about. And Heinrich leads you up to the third floor, or sorry, the fourth floor. When you walk in, you see dark wood floors, multiple tables, as well as a number of artifacts and books. And you see Professor Vaylock standing at the other end behind a mahogany desk. Ah, come in, come in. Wunderbar. You found it. Please tell me you finally found it.
Yeah, we did. Almost died doing it, though. Would have appreciated a heads up about the falling ship.
Nobody has seen that ship in quite a long time. I do apologize, my friend. It has been too long.
You know
I
him?
sort of. A friend of a friend. We've met before.
So he immediately stands up and starts walking over. Let me see it.
I hand it over. It's a map of some sort. The symbols corresponds to numbers, but we're missing a legend that can give us a coordinates or make this whole thing make sense.
Wunderbar. And he's holding it and holding it up so that the sunlight hits it a little bit differently. And he goes, for many years I've searched for this. Only recently have I had the Calcidius Enigma. That is what will help us translate this.
I'm sorry.
You have it
the
now.
what?
Calcidius, a philosopher in ancient times, he wrote of the possible location of the island of Atlantis.
Yes.
But he hid it within his writings. And in order to decipher that, we need the cipher disk, which is what you just found.
So how long is it going to take me to translate it so we can get going?
We can start immediately. And as soon as we find it, this would be amazing. The immense wealth of knowledge that this can bring. You have no idea what this can do for the world.
Well, let's get started.
You realize that even Aristotle considers Plato's writing on Timaeus and the Atlantis, sorry, the island of Atlantis, to be philosophical.
Yes, but Calcidius knew the actual Atlantis existed.
He translated the text, but
Isn't a big part of your philosophical learnings that you should just try it anyway? Could be real.
you test theories, concrete ones, yes.
So let's just test this one.
Oh boy.
So he sets the cipher disk down on an empty table and proceeds to grab a couple of books as well as the cipher itself. And you can actually bring on image 2. The Timaeus speaks of an island that was struck down by Poseidon, and it disappeared over a day and a night. But Calcidius believes that it was true. In the Latin texts, there's coordinates to a lost island. This has to be it. We just have to decipher it.
All right, so how do we start?
How much of you know Greek?
I know
I know
English.
enough.
I love that.
Thank you, Alaska.
So he sets down the cipher disk right next to the enigma. I had another team go to Scotland to get the enigma. Hopefully, we can use everything here. The cipher disk hides the coordinates to find the lost city of Atlantis. We just need the keywords.
Of course, I'll see what I can do. And I'll start going through the books and corresponding it with the enigma and the disc and see what we can find.
Cool. Let's make some rolls here.
This would
Let's
still
get-
be focus, no?
Yeah, this would be focus now.
And I get free rerolls because archaeology.
Woo! I just get to see what I roll.
Ho ho! One critical, one basic.
2 6s, 2 5s.
You want me to roll too? I only have 3 dice in focus and no.
If you want.
You can be there for moral support.
I want to roll just to see what happens.
Yeah. That's how to do it.
I'll pass my basic to the doctor to give them a critical.
Okay.
Hey, I got a set of 3s. 2 3s and 1.
Okay.
We are filled with determination.
That's all you need.
You got, hey, you got 2 nerds and Moxie. It could solve everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. My PDF reader is being kind of weird. You're going through one of the books, and upon examining the disc, you find a spot, or you can easily spot a hidden inscription that, after careful polishing, reads "Quod aquam celet," or "Quod aquam celet aquam revelare."
I think we
So
got
4
something.
for sale? Is that what it says? 4 for sale? I know quad is 4, right?
I'm not sure that is the correct conclusion to draw from that.
Do you have any training in Latin?
No.
No, Adam.
Oh, I would say so. I mean, I feel like if you're teaching like anthropology. Oh god, I can't pronounce that word. You would know Latin.
Anthropology?
Yes, anthropology. Thank you. Yes, you would need to know Latin, especially if you're also like a history professor. So, yeah, I think he would know.
Depending on if this is your around your area of study, then yeah.
Okay. The translation is what's hidden by water can be revealed by water. Translating the simple inscription, blah, 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 that the word aquam is declined in the wrong case. It should be aqua.
Yeah, for water.
So I was really close.
What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that the placating professor to like the trouble student? Good job. You did your best.
So as you're looking through this and you're starting to solve it, I'm going to give all 3 of you a luck.
Oh.
For Alaska, it's mostly because of the comedic relief. But for Adam and Themis, it's you've discovered this really quickly. You learned from both the books, the cipher, and the enigma, that there's something wrong with that phrase or that inscription.
Yeah. A very curious mistake made by a renowned scholar. This might be what we're looking for.
The mistake was done on purpose.
Probably. This might be the key. So is it like, do we just remove the M's from the crossword and see what we get? Is that the vibe I'm getting? I am very bad at puzzles. Adam should probably be better than me.
Is one of those letters in that cipher thing of a jiggy?
Yes. It's declined in the wrong number. It's supposed to be aqua, but it's written as aquam here, so perhaps we take out the
It's
M's.
a wrong tense, yeah.
Well, you actually, I should probably throw this in chat for y'all so that you can see it as well. Hold on.
Or do we
'Cause-
take out all the letters in aqua and then we take what remains? That might be it, actually, I think.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! It won't let me share it because it's too large a file.
Yeah, Discord size limit strikes again. Funnily, I think if you take that picture, you do the Windows Shift S
Oh, yeah,
screenshot
that's
and then
actually
paste.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have the clipper, the screen clipper, you can just like
It's a
You
really
know,
strange thing, but
you
Yeah,
just
that's
solved
really
the
smart.
Discord
I love it.
puzzle. You realize that, right? You solved the Discord puzzle.
you solve the Discord puzzle.
So yeah, it's now in the chat for you, and it should be up on screen. This is the Calcidius Enigma.
yeah, so I'm gonna try. I guess if we take away AQUA, does it spell something? And then maybe we take out M as well, and then we take what's left and put them together.
Let's go ahead and put up image 3.
I am right. I've lived up to Adam Lee's name as the player. Right. So this is what we get after we take out all of the letters in Aquam.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we put this together? Oh. Wait. Left to right? Am I seeing this correctly? Then wait, I need to write this out. Wait.
Is that in your Latin language y'all were talking about?
I find it interesting that this was in Latin and
Tridents.
not Greek, but all right.
Yeah. Yes, Tridents Poseidonus. Do I know what that means?
Yeah, it's Poseidon's trident.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yes. Well,
the god of the
obviously.
sea has the trident was his main weapon.
Yeah,
It's a
his
symbol of him.
power.
You
The pointy fork?
have
Yeah,
you ever read the Odyssey?
Yeah, well, obviously Adam has. Not me. I've
Is
only
that
read
his
the Iliad. But yeah, he
Uh,
would know.
as you solve the enigma, you see Valok turn from one of his shelves and goes, "Of course, Poseidon's trident." And he picks up the cipher disk and starts turning the dials on it until it matches something that you can't see.
Can I try to get a look at what he's doing?
I will
Uh,
too. Just peek.
I'm tall, so I was just gonna try to lean over.
Yeah. Yeah, you're watching as he's turning the dials until several symbols of the same type all line up, but nowhere else does that match, and it shouldn't be possible unless the arm is in a specific position. and he walks with the cipher over to his desk and picks up a radio. You hear him speaking in German with somebody on the other side, and he takes off his jacket, pours himself a drink, and says, "Thank you, my friends.
What was
Many,
all that you just said?
oh, don't worry about it. The Führer will be extremely pleased. Unfortunately, he will not get a
What?
chance to personally thank you."
No. Of course this happens. Uh,
Themis is immediately grabbing for that, the disc, the thing that he just.
He holds it back, says, uh, uh, uh.
Well, can I at least
And
get a drink?
several men in uniform come just stomping in, all of them armed heavily, as they are wearing the uniform of the SS. I do appreciate this. Now, you can walk out of here with your lives, or you can find yourself in front of a firing squad. Either way, I do not care. And he starts walking out.
we can't let him get away with that.
I want to
still have
punch him in the face. I feel like that's a fucking terrible idea.
I mean, you could do it if you wanted to.
I still have the rest of my stuff, right? I just had to give up my bullet.
You got your gun, yeah.
Do I have my rope?
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, they have
lasso?
they have guns. Themis is gonna quickly look over at Alaska, and then I am going to immediately back up and slam my foot on the closest officer's foot and try to grab his gun and skid it over to Alaska.
Okay, so that's going to be a brawn fight from you.
And
Yep.
what from Alaska to get the gun?
I want to see where this brawn fight goes, and then I'll let you know.
Okay. Because my other alternative was I was going to try to lasso the guy and drag him back to me.
Oh, I have more than 4 dice. I don't know why I think I have 6.
I was going to say you have 6.
Yeah. I was just rolling. We were rolling focus no, so that is 3 3s and 2 2s.
Damn. Okay. With that, you do manage to get the gun away from him, and he's left reeling as you slam him. The gun skitters over to Alaska. The guards only have a split second to react as they all draw their weapons up and point them at you. Alaska, what are you doing?
I plan on grabbing the gun and shooting it.
Okay. Give me nerves shoot.
Mm.
And this will be at a -1.
Okay, can I use one of my luck?
Yeah, you can do that.
It's 3, shoot is 2. Okay, I got 3 1s, a 2, and a 6.
Okay.
And I'm using a luck.
All right. So with a critical success, you're able to let loose just a full spray from the gun. You end up taking out at least 3 of these guys, although one of them ends up ducking behind the mahogany desk before you can hit him. And he starts just praying and spraying. I need everybody to make some danger rolls. Let's see here.
Is that brawn and door? What's the?
Yeah, brawn and door, or let's see here. Brawn, dexterity. I'll take whatever suggestions you think might work based on what you're gonna do.
I'm doing brawn
Alright.
and door.
I rolled
Stunt?
Two. Oh,
I rolled two
sorry.
basics.
Okay.
Can I do bronze stunt?
Sure. I want to hear what you're gonna do with that.
I plan on knocking over a bookshelf and using it as like a shield
Okay.
or something.
Yep. And then Themis, what are you doing?
Doing brawn and door. I get 2 6s and 3 2s.
Sorry, you said 2 6s, 3 2s?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you donate one basic to me, I get a critical.
Okay, yeah, no, I can give you a basic for a critical. I still am very bad at this, so if you guys are like, "Hey, can I have that?" just be like, "Yeah," just tell me. I'll be like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, Themis yanked me down, and
I think it's
after I trip,
I think it's honestly just like training. It immediately comes back the second they hear the shots go off. They grab the professor and they basically just barrel through the other guys that couldn't get their guns up, and they like go for the door to hide in the door jam with the professor.
I'm gonna swipe a hardcover book as a weapon as I get pulled along.
You have an old copy of the Iliad.
Perfect. It's all
So
come full circle.
I only got a 6 6 3 2 and
Oof.
yeah, I only
okay.
got 6s.
Okay, so Alaska, you're taking 1 grit as you got winged. You were trying to fire back, and all of a sudden the gun jams, and you caught a stray. Themis, from your position, you hear a lot of angry Germans screaming, a lot of which, just out of context, you can hear them saying, "Upstairs, upstairs, kill on sight."
I'm assuming the guy with our friend has left the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we know which way he went?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
You said there's one still conscious, still armed soldier in this room?
Yeah, he's currently hiding behind the mahogany desk.
Cool, I'm gonna dive at that guy to try to get his gun.
Okay. Brawn fight, please.
2 6s, 2 4s.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
go
my
ahead.
free reroll for fight, because I can use that for...
Yeah.
And I don't have to give this one up, technically, is the idea?
Correct. Because you have the free reroll.
Yeah.
Or because of the feat.
Yeah, because of the fighter feat. 2 4s, 2 1s. Yeah, so either way, it's...
Okay. So
Can
you
I
got,
help since I'm there? How does help work again in this game?
you would have to roll. Actually, you would be able to help. It would give them a basic success, I think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that would make it critical.
I throw the book in that guy's face to trip him up.
Throw the book at him.
You hear a loud crack as the spine of the book nails him right in the face. And he goes down without a fight after Themis tackles them to the ground. And if you come back to look at the book, you can see that the spine is broken on it.
After he's down, can I tie his hands behind his back?
He's unconscious.
We don't have time for that. Themis, I think, looks at both of them as, we don't have time for this. We got company. And they're immediately grabbing this guy's gun. And
We have to find them.
Are there windows in this room?
There are a few, yeah.
Alaska, check to see if there's a way down. And I'm gonna go check the door, and I'm gonna like, Professor, grab a gun.
So is there a way down other than shattering the window and having everybody go out on a rope?
Down the hallway to the stairs that you took up to get here.
Yeah, that's a slow way.
Which is currently, full of Nazis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I'm peeking out the door and immediately like, oh shit.
As
just
you
slam
peek
it
out,
back.
I was gonna say, as you peek out the door, you just narrowly miss a bullet that pings off the wall.
Is there something heavy enough to break the window other than the desk?
You have a gun.
I mean, there's multiple things in this room
Shoot
that can
it.
be used.
Yeah.
So there's ancient artifacts, there's old weapons. You actually see a hunting rifle hanging on one of the walls.
Is there something particularly that would really piss them off for me to throw out the window?
There is a rather large taxidermy bear.
Can I throw that out the window, please?
Sure. Brawn force.
From 2, 4.
This Indiana Jones mix is just really hitting right.
I had a pair of 5s.
You try to move it to no avail. This thing weighs a ton.
I think I see that. I'll just grab a chair and throw it out the window.
Yeah, I was trying to really make them angry just because I don't like them. That's why I wanted to throw the bear out, but
fair enough. As you throw the chair, you can actually see there is a vehicle speeding off towards the lake, and now, like, from where the window is, you can see that there is a large zeppelin along with a couple of seaplanes that is currently based at the lake.
We gotta hurry. Vilox is escaping by air. Quick, Alaska, rope.
okay. Can I just use my spotlight to get them out to make it like an epic getting out the window?
Yeah. All right. Explain what you're doing.
I am taking the grabby thing that I forgot the name of, and so that we can get out I'm grabbing up the 2 of them, like hoping that they come along so I don't have to carry them, and just like swinging out the window. Like,
okay. All right. Yeah. So you
Spielberg shot.
So you throw the grappling hook up, so and it catches on one of the roofing tiles. It's holding, and you're like, "Come on, let's go!" Gunfire starts erupting down the hallway. Do you both follow Alaska, or are you getting grabbed by Alaska?
Themis is immediately slinging the gun over the shoulder and running towards Alaska to get the heck out of here. I do want to see if I can grab the I forget what he called this. The
Calcidius Enigma?
Yeah, that one. I want to see if I can grab that.
Yeah, you can grab that on the way out.
Shove it in my suit jacket pocket.
Right.
Imagine this would be a huge epic Spielberg shot.
So with Spotlight, after you use it, you can flip a coin. If it lands on heads, you get to keep it. lands on tails, you don't. So, do you want me to flip it or do you want to?
You can flip it.
All right, heads or tails?
Tails.
It is tails. Unfortunately, you do not get your spotlight back.
Damn.
No.
But you do this heroic swing from the side of the building. It goes around, and you end up on the second floor balcony on the other side of the building. Which it's just a hop straight down to the garden. And when you get down there, you see that there are a lot of Nazis.
Oh my god. I guess we duck and weave.
Is there shrubbery?
Yes, there is a shrubbery.
There is a shrub. We have a shrubbery.
Is there a grass cutter among the equipment, among this garden place?
Yeah, I'll say there is.
I picked that up.
Couple of the guards are like, "What are you doing?" And then you hear somebody from inside shouting, "Achtung, Achtung!"
No, what?
And a bunch of the guards all start raising their weapons and
Oh my
taking
god.
fire at you.
Grab the professor and just book it for the. Is there any type of vehicle nearby?
Yes, so there are a couple of jeeps.
Oh,
one of
okay.
them looks like it's in disrepair, though.
We'll pile onto the other one then.
Just get into one of the Alaska. Alaska, can you drive?
Yes.
But only manual.
Almost all the cars are manual right now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yep, that's good for us. I'll hop into the back with my grass cutter.
Does any of your characters speak German?
I mean, Demis probably knows a few words from service, but not like conversational.
Like conversational, yeah.
Not conversationally. Like they wouldn't have been able to translate a full conversation.
Okay. You're picking up bits and pieces of the shouting and the orders coming through, but you hear somebody go, "Is that man crazy? Is he trying to kill us with a weed whacker?"
Oh my god. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Someone's just saying crazy American.
Yeah. And you can see that the vehicle that Veilok is in actually is now almost to the Zeppelin. But as you're speeding away, there is another Jeep following and catching up to you. One of the occupants is shooting, but missing wildly because of the terrain. And you can see that one of the tanks is starting to move. So I'm going to have Alaska. Let's see. Alaska, you're going to make me a nerves drive. And this would actually involve your piloting. Technically, it's not a flying vehicle, but you're good at it.
Okay, so I have a free reroll for that. And my nerve drives at 6 dice. So I'm going to roll 6 dice and hopefully we'll see how I do.
The nerves of this woman.
Steel.
Sheesh.
Okay, my first roll is 2 5s, 2 1s, 2 5s and 2 1s. So that's 2.
That's 2 basic successes.
Can I roll it again?
If you want to use that free reroll from your feet, yeah.
Do I have to stick with the roll even if it's bad?
Not with the feet.
Okay, let me
If
try.
it was the free, like the actual reroll that everybody gets, then yes, you would have to. But because it's a feat, you wouldn't.
Okay, wish me luck, y'all.
Good luck.
I believe.
Good luck. Everybody's counting on you. Name that movie.
It does sound familiar.
3 threes, 2, a 4, and a 6.
All right, you have a critical success. You weave across across the grass, narrowly avoiding a large stone, and you watch as the stone just explodes as the tank back at the mansion fires and misses. There's some dirt and debris that goes flying, but nobody's hurt. It is a pure spectacle of amazing awesomeness.
Demis is just gonna,
I tried.
use
Yes, I did.
use use the other vehicles for cover if you can. Don't park in front of them.
The jeep with the Nazis in it are getting closer, and now they're starting to take aim. What do you guys want to do?
Not much I can do with my weed whacker. I'm just gonna just stay hunker inside.
I mean, they are close enough that you might be able to do something with it.
Malaka. Uh, Demis is just going to try shooting. They haven't done this in a while.
How close are we to the guy we're trying to go after?
You're still several hundred meters away.
Can I go any faster?
You're at top speed. For Themis, I'm going to need you to roll me a
Nerve
nerves
shoot.
shoot. Shoot that fucker into the stratosphere.
Well, it's not my strong suit, but I'm gonna try. Three threes.
Damn. All right. Um, where are you aiming?
To make this cinematic, probably the tire.
Okay. You end up hitting the tire and just like right across the driver's side door. The driver yells in pain as it pierces through, gets his leg, and the vehicle starts swerving out of control. Uh, one more time, Alaska, give me nerves drive.
Okay, 2 threes, 2 4s, a 6, and a 1.
Okay. Um, if you look back, you can see that the tank is moving into position again. And with the way that this vehicle's swerving, you kind of put the vehicle in between you and it, and you hear a loud pop in the back, and all of a sudden the Jeep behind you just explodes.
Oh boy.
Demis just sits back down in the thing and goes, "Keep going."
And you're sure I can't go any faster?
Yeah, you're hitting
I'm
top speed
assuming
already.
we're like
We
You're
are
hauling
cruising.
you're hauling so much ass that there's a ghost behind you. And like as fast as you're traveling, the actual forces behind you are struggling to keep up, since the only there's only 3 vehicles over there aside from the tank, and you stole one of them and the other one's now blown up. So at the moment there isn't any issues. And as you're getting closer to the lake, you see that the Zeppelin has taken off.
Oh boy.
It's already hauling ass through the air, starting to go over the mountainside. But when you get to where it was docked, you see that there are a couple of seaplanes and there are a couple of pilots that are currently refueling and checking their planes.
Can I steal a plane?
What are you gonna do?
Is the plane big enough for all of us inside, or is it like a one per thing?
No. It's large enough for like 4 people.
Oh, okay, good, because I cannot fly a plane.
Hop out of the Jeep while it's still running so it can crash and they can't have it. Run up to the guy and hit him with the back of the weapon and steal the plane.
Okay. Real quick, I need everybody else to either make a brawn endure or a brawn stunt.
Bronze stunt
Sorry,
it is.
y'all.
Brawn endure it is. 3 6s.
Nice.
Oh, that's 2 2s. I'm going to do a reroll and see if I can get better. I did not get better, so I lost that basic.
Oof. So you watch as Themis just walks out of there like a boss. Just literally takes like 2 steps out of the vehicle and keeps walking. And the vehicle just keeps going without you, and it looks like it's about to crash into a tree. You end up taking 1 grit as it crashes, and you
I
get
tried
sent rolling.
I tried to jump out, but the weed whacker got caught in the door, and I got dragged along with the car for a bit before I pulled the strap up, and it just started running.
Oh my god. That's beautiful. I love it. As you're catching up, with the momentum that you had, Alaska, what did you hit him with?
The butt of the
The butt of
gun.
my weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll that. With your momentum, you just crack him in the side of the head and he goes down. Themis, after you've stepped out, you realize that this man has your knife.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take those goggles. And you got the keys to the plane?
There's 3 other pilots there, and they've all drawn revolvers.
I'm going to punch the nearest guy in the face.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I do. At this point, that's my standard.
When in doubt, punch everything.
3 2s. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a reroll because I have a free fight reroll, and I'm
Okay.
rolling 6 dice anyway.
Okay.
3 6s. Yeah, so same.
Damn, you guys are rolling hot tonight.
Yeah, this is not. My other character did not roll this well.
So yeah, you crack this guy in the face. One of the other pilots is taking aim, takes a shot, and it whizzes by the man that you hit, but it doesn't get near you. And he's screaming in pain, and tries to get up and fight back. What does everybody do?
I'm gonna pick up a knife from like hopefully they have like a knife from one of the downed Nazis. And then I'm gonna jump in and see if I can take a few down.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a brawn fight, and I'll actually give you a +1 for this because you grabbed his knife.
Let's go. Oh, that is a critical.
Damn. All right. What do you do to get him?
I'll say that because even though I am a professor, I study a lot of ancient history, and so at some point, I guess, decided to take up like a couple of hand-to-hand classes to demonstrate ancient fighting styles in class for a project or something. So that's how the professor knows how to fight, and charge at someone. They attack back, block a couple of hits, don't really know what I'm doing, flails around a bit, eventually gets a lucky hit in, clocks him with the butt of the knife, knocks him out, and looks down. Huh! Ha! And then just charge and go after someone else.
After you knock the one guy out, the last of the pilots actually grabs you from behind.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna need you to do a brawn endure as he suplexes you.
Oh my god.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh, can I
Not
help
even like a
somebody?
regular
Yeah.
suplex. I'm talking a German suplex straight on the back of your head.
Can one of us
I
help?
just
Yeah, you can help. That'd be
Alaska
brawn
said
fight.
first.
Okay. What are you doing to help?
I'm gonna try to. What kind? Am I too close to shoot him?
No, you can shoot him.
do it. I rolled no successes, so
Okay. Yeah, so this will be at a -1 because you're shooting at an ally.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Okay, can I use another luck?
Yeah, you can use another luck.
And what does that give me again?
It's +1.
So I'm just rolling straight. What am I rolling again? Sorry.
It would be nerves shoot.
3, 5. Okay, I got a pair of 3s.
Okay. So as you take aim, you shoot. You accidentally wing at him, but you do manage to get the guy directly in his chest. So he lets go of Adam. Adam, you are taking you're taking 1 grit.
Okay.
I would like to punch over Adam and into the guy's face.
Just to add insult to injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 6s, 2 5s.
So you hit him, and he's reeling in pain from being shot. And you hit him, and you knock him right into the lake, where he just kind of floats there.
So does all that negate my failed roll?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
You still got winged though.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry about that.
Yeah. So I took 1 grit, was it?
Yes.
All right.
Alaska,
I'll
get
be
the
like,
plane.
Yeah, that's
this is
what
my
I
favorite
said.
shirt.
Get the plane, and once everyone's in, take off.
Yeah, I pal in as well.
Did you grab the keys?
I would have, yeah.
Where did you look?
The dudes we knocked out?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have you look for crime streetwise.
What's that? Okay, I'm going to try to roll this, but I don't have very much in crime streetwise.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I have next to no streetwise as well.
I mean, I guess I have 4.
That's more than I have.
Alright, I'll roll. I was gonna say I'd be checking to make sure I have my bag on me anyway, so it makes sense for me to look around for other stuff. 2 ones.
What'd you get, Alaska?
A 2, a 3, and a 5.
Damn. Okay, yeah, you see
Too
nothing.
busy with Moxie to know about crime.
Well, you don't find the keys on him.
I had him. Do you
Hey.
see the keys?
No, I don't see anything. Can't you hotwire it?
Hotwire a plane?
What's a hot wire?
Wait, has that not been invented yet?
Oh, it has.
No, it has. Themis is just looking over like, you're gonna do what?
We don't have a choice. We gotta follow the Zeppelin.
I don't know how to do crime stuff.
I'll help.
I'm gonna make sure that the fuel, they weren't fueling it up, right?
They were fueling.
wait,
They
it up.
were,
Wait,
okay.
wait, wait.
Alaska,
okay.
hey, Alaska. Can you, I don't know how to properly disconnect the fuel, line from the tank. Can you do that? Because
Yeah, I can do that part.
Okay.
I just don't know how.
Wait, I'm gonna spend 1 adrenaline point to do eye for detail to see if there is anything useful in a difficult situation. Like, do I find something that can help us start this plane without us, disconnecting fuel and hot wiring?
Well, no, we have to disconnect the fuel. You always want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to disconnect the fuel line.
Oh, you mean the fuel?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like a fuel tank.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah,
the fuel
that's
inside the
what I
plane
do.
itself. I was like, why are we
No.
doing this?
While you're like trying to find something inside the plane, you pull down the visor and the keys drop out.
I got the keys. I shove it into the ignition, turn it on. Drive, Al, Alaska, drive. Always check. Always check the. I forgot what was that thing called again. The
Visor.
flipper. Yes, the visor. Flippers. What? Always check the visors. 101.
Crime 101.
Yes.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Right. I do that. I knew that. I'm going to be a crime expert by the time this is over.
That or one of your relatives will be.
Oh my gosh.
The Proud Mary verse.
Themis is just going to give Alaska a leg up into the plane so that we don't really have to. So we can do this faster and then hop in after.
All right. Alaska, you get behind the wheel and you start that engine up. It starts roaring. You've got plenty of runway as this is a seaplane. And as you're pulling away, you see that there is another Jeep slowly coming down over to the airstrip or over to the launching area. But you're already in the air starting to catch up. This is where you all get to catch your breath. Because now it's just a matter of playing catch up to the Zeppelin.
Okay, so you two smart folks, what are we doing now?
There has to be a hangar that you can land.
Like they're gonna fucking let us land this plane.
Well, we'll deal with that when we get there.
So can we shoot the Zeppelin down?
Is there guns attached to this
With-
plane we're on?
With what?
We don't know the guns that we have.
I don't think that will do much against a Zeppelin. Let's focus on landing inside first. Take things slow,
So it doesn't just pop like a balloon?
Okay.
That it would
Hold
not
on.
fly
First
if
of
it
all-
pops that easily.
Are either of you hurt bad? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Wait, let me do this. fine. Crying won't help. We got to get down to work. That's my catchphrase. Crying won't help. Get down to work.
Go ahead and gain luck.
Yeah, I feel like making a like heal roll in a plane would be absolute fucking terrible, but
Yeah.
especially in a seaplane.
About 20 minutes into your flight, it feels like you're not gaining any more distance with the Zeppelin, as it's actually starting to climb over the mountain range. But you do hear a loud hum that isn't your motor or your engine.
Oh,
Do any of you look back?
I will.
As you look backwards out of the window, you see a complement of Messerschmitts flying towards you.
We got company. Faster! Pedal to the metal!
Can I go faster?
There's
I mean, yeah, you can throttle faster.
I throw my lighter into the fuel tank for some extra ignition power.
No,
I don't
what?
do that.
No.
They'll just kill all of us.
Also, I
That's
don't
it,
think
guys. That's the end of the game.
that
Please don't do that.
It's so fun.
Uh, I guess I'll. Is there anything on this plane? As I sort of look around.
I was gonna say, do they have any manned guns or?
There isn't stationary guns. However, there are a couple of crates if you want to look
yeah.
through them.
Yeah, I'll throw the weight out of the.
No, look through
No.
the.
Oh, okay.
crates.
I was like, oh, dead weight. Okay, yeah, I'll look through them first before I throw them out of the plane.
I'm
You
busy flying, so I can't do this.
Yeah. You open up one of the crates and you see several dozen bottles of nitroglycerin.
Oh. These things are explosive, right? If I recall.
Highly volatile.
All right. I'm gonna. Wait, they're all inside bottles already?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to reach out and take out my handkerchief. I'm gonna stuff it in one end, turn it into a makeshift Molotov, and I'm gonna chuck it out and see if I can land it on like a plane or something.
I need you to roll me a nerves cool.
Oh my god.
As the player, not as the character, how much do you know about nitroglycerin?
Oh my god, this is.
I know enough that it goes boom. I'm a history professor, not a chemist.
No. I'm sorry.
I'm a historian, damn it, not a chemist.
So
The STEM major in me is freaking the fuck out right now.
So fun fact about nitroglycerin, it's kinetically detonated.
Yeah, you move it and it can go off.
Oh.
Which is why you should be a lot more terrified of it. Because if you move it too quickly, it will explode.
Okay, I will.
I think Themis probably knows what it is.
Themis would know what that was.
Wait, is this a reaction roll from me?
Yes, this would be a reaction roll.
Okay. All right, so I failed this roll, which means I can activate my adrenaline, my luck ability to do. I meant to do that after failing a reaction roll not caught by an enemy. Generate a lucky turn of event or unexpected opportunity.
Nice.
I'll say as I take it, I'm gonna make a makeshift Molotov. I think Themis, you'll probably look at me and go, "What the hell are you doing?" And then you explain to me that it explodes kinetically. I panic. I throw it out of the plane, and I actually knock the entire crate out of the plane at the same time, creating like a shower of bottles in front of us as all of the planes smash into it.
All right, I love this. So as the bottles just scatter bomb outwards, you watch as two of the planes fly through it, and as soon as one of the propellers hits one of the bottles, all of them go up. And you watch as two planes just get engulfed in flames and start dropping.
It worked.
The Miss looks over and goes, What in God's fucking good name?
I meant to do that. That was my plan all along. Thank you for warning
I'm
me.
not.
I'm
I'm not going to look back. I'm just going to keep flying and just not ask any questions.
I do need you to roll me a nerve school as well.
Yeah, the Miss is sitting here like, as a doctor and former soldier, sit down and buckle up for your own damn safety.
Okay, I do that. But I meant to do that. It's kind of OP, I will not lie.
No, I really love
I
that.
love this ability. This ability is so good.
Fun fact: if you've ever seen Wild Wild West with Will Smith in it, is like the first thing he finds is a stagecoach full of nitro. He opens up
Yeah.
nitro. This is not how you transport nitro,
Yep.
and that's why.
Okay, so I got 2 3s and 2 1s and a 5.
Okay. So you feel the blast in the rudder yoke, and you easily compensate for it. But now there's still like 3 more Messerschmitts right behind you. And you actually watch as one of them does a pass by and misses shooting at you, but it's coming back around on your nose.
How far more to the Zeppelin, Alaska?
I don't know, but one of those messy planes is coming after us from the front.
Just worry about piloting. I want to look around back there. Is there anything else in the back of the plane? Did we get rid of them?
There were 3 crates. You've tossed out one of them. There's still 2 you can look through.
Oh no. Okay.
Are they also nitroglycerins?
I am gonna look through the crates. I'm gonna look at both of them.
You crack open one of them and notice that there are, I think there are 3 Panzerfaust launchers as well as rockets. And in the other crate is a number of rifles.
Do you know how to shoot that? I point at the launchers.
I haven't in about 10 years. Um,
Well, that's more experience than I have with nitroglycerin. If I can do that, you can do this too.
that's
Do it with the power of friendship.
that's not how that's not how this kind of equipment works. I am gonna grab one of the grenade launchers though and sling a rifle over my shoulder. And I'm going to, if this is a seaplane, there's probably a way I can strap myself to like part of the wing, right? There's like a
Yeah.
there's like a triangle section, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
there is a VTAC line.
Yeah.
And the weapon that you find, by the way, is an MP40. It's a submachine gun. So not quite a rifle, but it does have a sling that you can sling across with.
Okay, that'll be fine. Alaska, let me know when you're gonna dive. And I'm gonna sling myself off the side of the plane and aim the rocket launcher backwards and fire. I would rather be firing behind us with this thing than in front.
Give me nerve shoot. And I will give you a +1 because you have it.
Okay. It's 2 3s, and I think I rolled the right amount of dice. Yeah. That's only 2 3s.
Okay.
I'm
You
too afraid to
fire.
take a I'm too afraid to take a reroll on this.
So as you fire, you watch the Messerschmitt just bank quickly and avoid getting hit, and the rocket just keeps sailing on for quite a distance before it goes off.
Themis is just cursing loudly. Like,
That's right. You'll get him next time. I'll take a rifle as well. I don't really know how to use it, but probably good to have just in case.
Do you get onto the other wing door? That was a question for you. Do you get onto the other wing door to start shooting?
I'm. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I suck at shooting, but I will try nonetheless.
Okay. Go ahead and give me nerve shoot.
I have only a 3 dice to nerve to shoot. Oh, I got a basic.
Okay, I was gonna say roll one more because you have the weapon.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I get. Oh no. 1 basic.
Okay. You do manage to ping one of the aircraft, and the pilot's just not phased. Doesn't seem to do much. Let's see here. For Alaska, I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me nerves drive, please.
Okay. Okay.
And now I get to roll my oppose.
I got 2 2s, 2 3s, a 5, and a 6.
All right. That Messerschmitt's coming back around and just opens up with its 30 millimeter cannons and just starts tearing into the side of the fuselage, narrowly missing Adam. However, um, it it does the flyby, starts coming back around, and both Themis and Adam can see that there are more planes coming.
Oh my god.
Um, and 3 of those planes are seaplanes because you guys didn't bother to try and sabotage them.
Darn
That
it.
wasn't. No.
we were more thinking about getting the fuck away.
How far more are we to the Zeppelins?
You're closing, but you still have maybe like 400 meters.
What's
If
our
we strap 2 rocket launchers to the back and we fire it at the same time, the kinetic push should get us
No.
closer.
Rocket jumping.
Is there what's the terrain below us?
It's mountainous as you're approaching the mountain range.
Themis kind of looks down and then looks back at the other planes and goes, Alaska, you think you could go through those cliffs, wing around them from the front to get around to the Zeppelin so we can lose these guys?
Yeah.
All right. Professor, strap in.
I strap myself in.
What do I need to roll to make this maneuver happen, and how much luck can I use?
Well, you have no more luck left,
Oh.
because you've already used them. So this will be a nerves drive, and you have your pilot. So good luck.
Meantime, I am also hopping back into the plane because I do want to reload the rocket launcher.
Okay.
Because if we're going to be doing evasive maneuvers, I want to be strapped into the plane.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, that was only a pair of twos, so I'm going to try again with my pilot.
All right.
Oh, 3 sixes and 2 1s and a 4.
Damn. Okay. You bank the yoke so that you end up weaving right through one of the crags, and as you pull up, you kind of do this tailspin thing that actually causes one of the Messerschmitts to crash. And then you're just juking around. You're juking around the mountaintop, uh, getting dangerously close to the hard deck. But at the moment, you've lost most of them. There's still one following behind you.
All right, so can I use that reloaded rocket launcher?
Yeah, roll me nerve shoot.
I am not aiming, to be clear, I'm not aiming at the plane. I'm going to wait until I can get an overhang from one of the cliffs, and I'm going to aim for the overhang because it's a much larger target. And I'm going to try to bring it down either in front of or on top of the plane.
Okay.
Two fours.
Is
You
there a way
pull-
I can help?
Not really in this case. As you pull the trigger, you hear a pop and a fizzle, and the rocket does not fire.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
You have an armed rocket that has not fired.
oh, that seems bad.
Yeah, no, that was just sitting there like, this is my worst fucking night. One of my worst fucking nightmares.
As you come over the top of the mountain, you see that the Zeppelin is now starting to get over the ocean, and out of nowhere, all three of you see this charter plane that's currently spiraling wing over wing, and it just crashes right into this Messerschmitt. And for a brief moment, you see Crash just wide-eyed and excited as he spins off into the distance.
Oh my god.
Huh. Okay.
What? There is something wrong with that man.
Crash is awesome.
You kind of hear him screaming from the cockpit, "Yee-haw!"
Oh God. You know what? I ain't complaining.
You are currently Messerschmitt free, so you can take a break.
Except for the
Last
armed
doesn't have-
rocket in my lap, yeah.
I mean, throw it overboard if you think it's gonna explode.
You have any idea how likely it was that would ding off the side of the plane? Or the back rudder? Like while we're flying?
Fair enough. Can you disarm it then?
I'm not a bombs expert. That wasn't my
So what are you going to do with it? Just pray it doesn't explode?
Pretty much.
All right. Why not? Roll with it.
What's worse than sitting on top of a box of nitroglycerin? Sitting with a fully armed Panzerfaust.
Sitting there like, if I throw this, we could lose the plane, a wing. If I throw it back, we could hit, it could ding off of any number of things.
Do you want to flip a coin for it?
I think they're gonna. I think Themis is gonna do their best to hold on to this until they get closer to the Zeppelin.
Okay. In the meantime, you look nervous. You're taking the status.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a fully armed rocket in your lap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm an army doctor, and I've had to see this shit before. I'm looking at here going, oh no, no, no.
You can actually bring up the fourth image now. See if it'll let me drag it over. There we go.
Haha, the Zeppelin itself.
And as you can see, you're now getting closer to this thing. It's actually slowed down quite a bit. You can see that there is a hangar bay on the underside of the Zeppelin.
Oh, but it's one of those hanging ones. Is it both occupied?
Yep, both bays are occupied.
So with that rogue missile or whatever you got going on there, could you aim it into that bay?
I'd have to throw it.
Well, if I can throw nitroglycerin, you can throw a rocket, Charlie.
Oh my.
Get us next to it, Alaska.
We're gonna want to force them to land anyway.
I mean, you also the trunk had a couple other launchers and rockets in there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if this is a Zeppelin, we might be able to just literally fly over top and drop the preloaded rocket right onto the propeller blades. Force bring it down.
Okay.
Alaska, that go with you?
Yep, it certainly is.
Hey, Professor, how lucky do you think you are?
I mean, sure, I believe.
Good, because you're gonna be helping me do this.
All right.
Right.
Because I am going to have to climb out onto the wing of the plane again, and I need you to be able to pass this to me without blowing it up.
All right, I'll do my best.
Okay, so from Themis, I need a bronze stunt, and from Adam, I need a nerves cool.
Nerves cool. Ugh. Okay. Oh, 2 basics.
Okay. You do manage to keep your cool as you pass this live bomb over to Themis.
2 6s, 2 3s.
Okay. You get onto the wing section and you're lined up with the rudder because of Alaska's piloting. You drop it, and soon as it hits the propeller, it goes up in this fiery ball. You watch as parts of the propeller start to fall off and smoke starts billowing from it. There's some alarms that are going off. What do you do?
All right.
Brace on the wing.
Yeah.
Do you try
And
bring it around to the control center? Do you try and go into the loading bay? What do you?
I think through the
We
hangar,
can
like
you can follow them. We can just follow them down. They're gonna have to land at this point.
They don't seem to be trying to land.
They're not with the fucking Zeppelin on. Okay.
You just hit it. They still have forward momentum.
That's fair.
It might be a bit before they start trying to, get the ship down. But right now they're over the ocean.
huh. I think Adam is like at a point where he just wants to get off this plane. So he's gonna advocate for landing in the hangar, and then we make our way up from there.
We don't have a. Oh no.
It's fine. We still have these other launchers. We have the rifle. We've killed a lot of Nazis on the way
They've
here.
got a fully armed.
And like, then we can be stealthy, I suppose. Sneak our way through to the cockpit. Because it's only a matter of time before the rest of the planes catch up to us.
Well, can we just make them think that we got onto the Zeppelin?
I mean, we just blew a plane up in the hangar. I feel like they might already know we're here.
No, you didn't blow up a plane in the hangar. You blew up the tail rudder, the actual propulsion system.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
stall out. They're gonna eventually stall out. Is the idea?
right.
Uh,
And just if the other planes think that we somehow tried to, I don't know, just kind of, can we fool them so that they think we're on the Zeppelin, but not actually are on there, so that when they crash down, we don't crash with them?
uh,
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I think I agree with the professor. We might want to actually get on there if we're gonna try to get this thing back.
and if worse come to worse, we can just come back to this plane and fly off.
I don't think we can land it because I don't think there's any. You said the hangar bays. There's 2 planes in it already, right?
Yeah, there are currently 2 planes in it. However, you are picking up radio chatter as the plane is equipped with a radio. Sounds like they might be launching a couple of planes to tether and draw it.
Mm.
Demis's eyes go wide and he just goes, Alaska, drop back into the smoke. Just they're gonna bring out the 2 other planes and then we can land.
All right, keep our head down.
You got it.
I need all three of you to roll nerves cool for me.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No, 2 basics.
Okay.
Before I roll, what's nervous do for me again?
That's actually a -1 for you.
Yeah. It's -1 to any nerves roll, right?
Yeah.
So I roll 3 dice. Yay.
So I got 3 6s, a 5, and a 1.
Damn.
I got 2 5s.
Oops. I was
What
rolling
did-
different sets of dice for all of those rolls, and now I ran out of dice, so I have to pick them up and like
Go back through them
reuse.
again. So what'd you get, Professor? Professor Lee.
Oh, I got 2 basics.
Okay. So this is a roll for later. You pull directly behind the smoke trail, and the propeller's cutting through it. It makes visibility really difficult. But as you're like kind of weaving left and right to stay right behind it, you can see that the two seaplanes that jettisoned from the underbelly have long cables attached to them that are actually drawing the Zeppelin forward, and it starts picking up speed again. The launch bay is clear.
We can land.
Alright, I'm going to try to, I guess, once Alaska positions, I'm going to help attach the chain.
Alaska, this is your call. You're
Okay,
flying.
Alaska will land when it's time to land.
Okay, give me a nerves drive.
Okay, I got 2 1, 2 a 4, and 2 5s.
Okay. The landing's a little rough. As you pull up and into the bay, the new momentum caused by the two planes makes it really difficult for you to hit the landing strip on the interior. So you do bounce and skid a little bit, and your wings actually clip one of the other planes that's in there. However, you do manage to land. I don't recommend trying to fly this plane out, because there is damage to the wings. But you do land safely in there. Um, as the plane shifts from the landing, you notice that there is a backpack full of SS uniforms.
Well, that's one way to blend in.
You're kidding me.
I think I'm allergic to the uniforms.
It's Hugo Boss.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, it's just this really bad allergy that I have to this uniform.
To racist assholes.
Yeah, I have a really, really bad allergy to fascists.
That's valid.
Trust me, I don't like wearing this any more than you do, but I think stealth is required here, just so that we don't get gunned down the moment we step out of this hangar bay.
I know, you're
I
not
t-
wrong, Professor.
Of
I
course,
too
I'm
have
always
an
right.
allergy to fascists. I break out in violence.
That's exactly what Themis did earlier.
Yeah. The professor will put on the uniform, slung over the rifle over his shoulder, and then adopts his most stoic like mean look, like,
I think
and then just walks forward.
I think Themis sees that, fixes your epaulets, and immediately fixes how you're holding your rifle, takes your arm, puts it under the butt of the rifle, and goes, walk right, left.
Of course, I knew that.
I
And
meant to
just
do that.
throwing on another
Yeah.
uniform.
All right.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'll play along, I
Yeah,
guess.
Themis is sitting here like, I'm not gonna fucking fit in, but we're gonna try.
There are caps. in there,
Surely
by the
they'll
way.
buy. Yeah, they'll buy a Chinese guy in an SS uniform. I lower it so that I obscure my face a bit. So the hell, pull it down like the way those characters do, like those Imperial officers, so it obscures half my face.
I guess you could say I just have a really deep tan.
Chinese man, a black woman, and a Greek all land on a plane full of Nazis. This sounds like the start of a really bad joke.
Yeah.
God.
So
So
into the belly of the beast.
you jump out the plane. One of the one of the air tech mechanics comes over, starts looking over it, and starts yelling at you about the landing. But it's impossible to understand because it's really loud and really quick.
Okay, so what I know about getting yelled at when I'm doing my job and I'm not doing what I'm supposed
Venus.
to be doing, just pretend that I'm going to do it anyway.
No, he doesn't say that.
No, I just keep marching like I'm working.
He ignores you.
I give him the imperious. I give him the imperious look of a upper level officer to put him in his place.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I can't speak German.
Trying to think what
There's
role this would
Wiener
be.
Frankfurter.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a nerves cool.
Oh no, not the nerve school.
Either
Yeah,
that or smooth
two basics.
speech. Either that or smooth speech.
Oh wait. Oh, smooth speech is much better. I'll roll that. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I am going to re-roll. Nope, I failed completely. It's the Wiener. I should not have said Wiener.
He just looks really confused. And
screw this! I knock him out with the butt of my gun. Just
brawn fight +1.
Okay, yeah.
Can I help? By surprise. Can I help in this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Am I also rolling brawn fight then?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong set of dice. Okay. One
3
critical.
2s.
Oh.
A double critical. So, Professor, you crack him in the side of the face with the butt of the gun, followed by Themis hitting the other side. It's like, turn the other cheek. Nope.
He turns the other cheek and Themis punches him across the face.
Do you just leave him there, or do you toss him out of the Zeppelin? You are right there off the edge of the
Themis is immediately going through to get his badge, and I want to grab it. If he has a radio, I want to grab that.
He does not have a radio.
Okay.
And then I'll just tie him up and throw him to the side, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you tossed him out the Zeppelin?
Yeah, like Looney Tunes style Wile E. Coyote.
Just sent him flying.
Yep.
If he was awake, the Wilhelm scream would be perfect for that.
just got to program in a soundboard where I can start hitting things.
I have it, but it's way too loud.
Yeah.
So you are now on a plane or a zeppelin full of planes. There is a couple of catwalks, but you see this thing is massive. It's got a massive infrastructure. Um, most of the people here are currently towards the back end of the ship, trying to deal with the rudder issue.
Oh, okay. So I guess, is there like those, like, those signs on the wall that says like where the ship parts are?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're all in German.
yeah. Uh, which one says cockpit? Doctor, you said you know a few German words.
Yes.
Well, what I know one would be generally.
Say that one more time.
What I know, like the general location of where a cockpit should be.
For the
Yeah,
Zeppelin, yeah.
Yeah, you would know it's towards the front of the ship.
Of course.
You also see multiple signs that say Rauchen verboten, which Themis you would know as absolutely no smoking.
Huh.
I don't know German, but I'm just going to act like a German would, like a Nazi would, which I think is really mean, and just kind of point like we have to go forward.
Okay, whoa. Alaska, see if you can get one of these planes ready to go.
Are you going to be able to find the cockpit?
We're gonna need, yeah, but we're gonna need an escape route.
Yeah, if you could find it, just don't get lost.
I mean, I was gonna wait and play lookout for you, considering,
We should be fine. I walk in the direction that Alaska pointed at.
oh no. This is just following, like, oh.
So you're heading towards the cockpit.
When you're indecisive, do. That's
And
my motto.
I guess we're splitting the party since I have to get into a plane.
Okay.
Oh no, I just asked if you could like unhook a plane, like if you can make sure you got the keys for one, so that we don't have the problem that we had last time.
Okay, yeah, I could try to do that real quick.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for that. That's actually really easy. It's a ratchet strap, so you just unhook the ratchet quick and it's ready to go. But you leave the chocks in there so that it doesn't start rolling around or roll out.
All right, and now we march on.
I am going to try, since I am larger than both of the other two, I am going to put on my best military march and try to stand kind of in front of them as cover, so that way people aren't looking at them. I'm trying to make myself look as imposing as possible.
Okay. A group of soldiers pass by you and they give you the salute, but it appears as though they're not really, interested in whatever it is you're doing. They look at you a little weird because you seem off, but they're not really perturbed.
All right, I'll just.
I mean, Themis knows the salute. It's gonna
Yeah.
kill their soul, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be the silent lackey following and just doing like walk, just doing the soft grunt of acknowledgement.
As you make it to the control room, you see that the sun's almost entirely down. Directly ahead is this mass of clouds and fog, and you see lightning flashing from the inside. At the very tip of the bridge, you see Velok, as well as a number of other soldiers running around trying to manage consoles and damage reports. And a couple of people actually take notice of you, but don't really do much other than stare.
I sort of like make eye contact with everyone and try to gesture with my eyes to flank the guy and take control of the wheels, and then I'll start like edging like just casually along the side.
Themis would like to put an arm out to try to get you to not do that.
Okay, I am halted. I'm like, what? We gotta flank him, right? Take him hostage so they don't shoot us and light us up.
Alaska's just doing their job. Like, just trying to look like they're doing a job and not getting involved in whatever
Or
Adam's
are you
doing.
saying, or are we just blending in until we get to Atlantis or something? What say you, Doctor? What's the plan?
I say that I am still carrying my med bag, and I have a fire coil in that for emergency fires, and you need to get that and back into the hallway so that when we get him, we can get the heck out of here.
So we're starting a fire inside here in the cockpit?
No, we're threatening to, though.
Great. Give me the signal, and I'll start firing a couple of bullets into the ceiling.
What? No, that's not what I...
What, you want us? You want to threaten them, right? We gotta take their attention. Make something loud. He's trying.
One of the officers actually tries to look around Themis and sees Alaska and draws a pistol, causing everybody else to start wondering what the hell's going on. And Velok turns and says, "Ah, right on time."
If he draws the pistol, Themis is going to take one step very calmly forward in front of Alaska so that they're in the line of fire specifically.
Okay. I see you did not waste time catching up.
We have a very good pilot.
I can see that. Congratulations to you. Do you know where we are?
No.
We're at the precipice of discovery.
And what are you gonna do with that discovery?
We will win the war.
What
I
war?
would say your pilots are pretty bad. Like, you really need better pilots.
You feel the entire Zeppelin shake as it passes through the fog, and you see just dozens of lightning bolts striking down onto the ocean. And
Are they distracted?
No.
Ah, damn it.
One large flash actually lights up a city floating. And he turns while everybody else has you dead to rights with guns, says, "Down there, the lost city of Atlantis."
Adam actually, for a second, forgets that he's in the cockpit full of very dangerous Nazis who just stare at the city. Just a bit slack-jawed.
I told you, my friend, it does exist.
But even so, whatever you and your ilks have planned for it, that cannot come to pass. I aim my gun up.
The whole cockpit all turns, like the majority of the cockpit turns their weapons on you.
Okay, so they're all distracted. Doctor, you know what to do. I don't say that out loud. I gesture with my eyes. Fire now. I would have edged myself away so that the doctor is not in my line of sight so they can do their thing.
Varlock doesn't flinch, by the way. Like, you've got a gun pointed directly at his face, and he is not flinching.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I should have played Daredevil. What am I doing?
Yeah.
How about this? Since you've so expertly invaded my ship and evaded my men, I take you to see a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Somehow I feel like that lifetime opportunity ends with a couple of us in the dirt.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Are you even a good tour guide?
I am a man of both science and the occult.
So that's a no.
Oh, jeez. Speaking of
Random alerts.
random alerts.
I'm just saying, you couldn't have got here without us, and you know your pilots kind of need some work, and your gunmen kind of need some work. You know, you just saying.
If you'd prefer, we can just shoot you and toss you out of the Zeppelin.
You already know that the professor and I could translate possibly anything useful that you could find down there.
So the pilot is not needed.
That pilot is probably the only damn good pilot on this whole plane.
Spider.
And considering what happened to Atlantis, the mysteries and legends behind it, you're probably gonna need someone like. I guess I was about to say, should I? I was like, no, Alaska. I was like, should I say the name? I'm like, wait, this guy probably knows your name. You're gonna need someone like Alaska on your side to survive what is to come, if indeed the legends about Atlantis is true.
You know, I could just leave.
Themis glares over and goes, "You touch her. And not only will I not cooperate, I will make this entire place hell." And they don't, because they have guns pointed at them, so they're not dumb enough to reach across. But they hold out the med bag, which has their old, like, assignment troop number on the bottom, or on the side probably still. Because that's the German Spring Offensive.
Yeah.
1918.
And he looks at it and says, So you've seen action before. I've seen my fair share of it. How's this for a trade? You help me complete this. Get to experience legend. And if all of us survive, I let you walk. This may be the very last time anyone ever sees Atlantis.
Uh, Adam will look over at the doctor, so like following their cue.
Miss does not want to work with oh, this is literally like their one thing is they don't cooperate with the enemy.
But you gain a spotlight.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is they're just going to say, if either of them are hurt, I promise you, you won't live to bring any news back to your Führer.
He takes very calm steps towards you and offers you a hand. Says, "Deal."
Demis would very firmly shake his hand.
And that's a great place to end tonight.
Hey.
Good,
You guys,
before I have to punch him in the face.
There'll be plenty of chances for that.
you unfortunately have to work with the enemy, but you get a once in a lifetime opportunity exploring an ancient city. All right. Let's go over some outros here, starting with you, Keldry.
Hi. Oh, geez. I'm Keldry, Starless Travel on Instagram. I have played Dr. Galanis, who, I'm a doctor, but, and I'll leave it there.
You have anything coming up?
I don't believe I have anything coming up currently. There may be some other stuff coming up on Singularity later, but I would just say watch the channel for that.
All right. For some reason, I got your position mixed with Nick's. I thought you were on the bottom. So let's start with you, Nick, or after Keldry.
All right. Hello, everyone. I have been Nick, and I have been playing Professor Adam Lee, who I've been playing a bit more gung ho and reckless than he is actually supposed to be. But sometimes you don't know how a character is supposed to be until you actually play them. So this is now who he is. And
It's the adrenaline.
Yep. And you can find me over currently at DA Dungeon, where we are about to play the last two sessions of our random DM's Dragon of Icefire P game, where at the end of each session we roll a dice to determine who is the DM. So the next game will be on the 6th of December, and then the finale will be on the 20th December, which I think corresponds to the DA charity drive that they're running that week as well. So keep an eye out for that. And beyond that, with Singularity, we have City of Mists, which I think Country of Mist, that we're playing, I think, next month, because this month we're not playing, I think. And I don't know when I guessing also the 21st or the 19th we're playing Country of Mist, was it?
I think we need to figure that out. I think it's supposed to be the second Saturday.
Oh, not third.
I can't remember.
All right. Keep an eye on the channel. And that's it from me.
All right, Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I played Alaska, the pilot with enough moxie for everyone. And 1 second.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Um, and I think most of my stuff is on break right now. And eventually we're going to do the finale for winter so that we could bring spring in, which are my Singularity campaigns. But meanwhile, just watch the channel or find me at Blue Sky at Janie Potts.
Very nice. Leaves me. Hey y'all, my name's Alan. I'm a professional game master and game writer. I'm also one of the staffers for Singularity Roleplay. I want to give a huge thanks to Caldry for doing our stream tech tonight. They did a fantastical job with us. And a huge shout out to Two Little Mice Games. They're the creators of Outgunned Adventure, which is the system we played tonight. Fantastic game. They currently have a Kickstarter going for Household Volume 2, which is going, how would you explain it? It's like the world of Ariadne and the Borrowers. If you see my dog in the background, he's being cute.
Puppy.
Oh, is that backer kit out already?
Yeah, Backer Kit's live.
Oh.
So it's been going for a couple days now, and they've well exceeded their goals. They're kicking ass as usual with all of their crowdfunding events, just because they make such a beautiful product and fantastic system. So if you get a chance, please, please, please take a look at all of their games, including Outgunned, the original, which is very much a cinematic movie type game where it's every action movie wrapped up in one. Outgunned Adventure, which is what this is, and it's action pulp focused. Um, and they also have uh, they have Household, and I want to say it was like Dominus something. Can't remember. It's like super grim dark. You're fighting death basically. It's super cool. Um, Outside of that, you'll see me here in a couple of weeks as we won't be having any shows next week due to Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody who does that. And we'll be back for Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, which is City of Mist game for Knights of Paintown. Wow, I am blanking on stuff. We have to see whether or not we're going to be back for Breaking Neon or if we're going to be taking a break until the new year. And then, as Nick stated, we are probably doing Country of Mist. I believe it's no, actually, I think you're right. I think it is the third weekend, third Saturday. I need to look at my calendar. um,
It's a mood. Also, I was making heart hands at the computer and then realized I don't have my camera on.
oh no. Uh, who should we raid? I see Entropy Emporium is on. Are we able to raid them?
Let me see if I remember how to do the raid thingy.
Also, if you are fans, there is the Magnus Archives RPG had just come out, and as well as the PDFs for the Assassin's Creed role playing game. Those also just recently released, so you should be able to see those on Drive Through RPG fairly soon. So those are going to be a lot of fun. I got them.
All right, and we should be all set.
Oh my god.
It's so beautiful.
Once more, I curse shipping fees. I would be backing so much shit
So
if
yeah,
it wasn't like
back
50
that,
USD.
and we will be raiding Entropy Emporium.
Let's go.
Sweet. Have a wonderful night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
folks.
Bye.
Remember, definitely don't punch a local Nazi.
But actually, really.
Yeah, actually.